afternoon. It's Monday the 31st of March. It's 12:10. Back chasing a whacker. Been here since Sunday, yesterday. Got here same time, about 3:30. I marked up the lines and the rods last week in terms of the distances and the actual, obviously, distances to the spots, so it made getting to those spots much easier. This week just clipped up and back on. Obviously the rods, you can see I've got marker elastic in the two different positions that represent the rods and where they go. Made a note of it and off I went. Last night was quiet, just some knocking throughout the night, not much. The occasional beep every hour or so, and brought in two of the rods this morning, left-hand rod and the middle rod, but I was really confident that the right-hand rod, which is the locked up rod, was going to produce. And it was difficult having to sit on my hands and not reeling and recast. And sure enough, about half hour ago, it ripped off. Well, couldn't go far because it was locked up. And the tactic worked, the one that I employed last week, which was dropping short after noticing where that snag was, getting the fish to pull away, and sure enough, it works. Got one in the net, or in the sack, 16-12. Just give me a check and I'll get it sorted. Back in a minute. Here we go, 16-12. It's actually a really lovely golden colour, this one. And it's not the postman. Oh, let's step back. Sorry. There we go. Gorgeous. And I'll just turn her around. Fought like a demon. Obviously she put up a fight because she had to run right because of that. Locked up, I reckon. Rod was bending like madness when I got to it. Sorry about the shade. Gorgeous colour, gorgeous colour. She's real gold colour. Look at that. Well behaved. Gorgeous fish, gorgeous. Not long after the cast, I say not long, just about 15 minutes now. I've put some more bait out on that right hand spot, and just another little tweak there. The off again, on again, right hand swim. Don't know what it is about that section. I've just got this hunch mean, admittedly, yeah, I've seen probably or heard or seen most of the Shane fish in that little section, so it's a little hot spot. Not much changes this week. Well, actually, no, there is a little bit of a change. Decided to still stick on the Brazil nut, but 2 of the rods, left hand and middle, I topped with 14mm pop-ups, white pop-up, and rather than stick mixes, I've just been taping down the hair with a PVA, a little bit of tape, and just casting it the spot unaided, as in with a small bag. And then basically I've just been using scented bread balls, still no boilies, still waiting, but objective there is just to get them sort of a bit more movement in their feeding, shorter hook link, trying to force a bit of a run. So yeah, no stick mix this week. Just thought I'd try something different. But that actual fish was caught on a whole Brazil nut. That's the only rod I've not put a pop-up on. Anyway, see what happens. It's now 2:59 on a Tuesday, and I've just had a double take. First was the right hand rod, drop back, which was obviously the locked up rod. Hit into that, and as I was reeling in, the left hand rod ripped off, and that's kind of on the left hand side of the far tree and the snag, and that just ran, and then I just got snagged up. So I'm actually fishing past the tree or alongside the tree, and yeah, so I'm just tying up another rig for that left hand middle rod. Alright, see you in a minute. Okay, both rods are back out now. It's a good sign really. Obviously I've put not a lot, but I've been putting some bait out in that swim, little and often kind of thing, whenever I can get round it. Obviously I'm fishing locked up, so just before I recast or cast, etc., I've put bait out. So that's obviously what's happening. They're probably in the swim, feeding away. Let's see what happens. It's a good sign though. The off again, on again, off again, on again hot spot. Let's see what happens. Hello. It's now 6 o'clock on the Monday. Just found out I don't need to start work till 11:30 tomorrow, so I'm going to do the night again. After that double run that I had, it's got me thinking. So what I've decided to do is to keep the right hand rod where I've dropped short of that snag and locked up, and then move the middle rod, which was literally just on the edge of that tree but over, and that's where I lost the other one. Got snagged up, decided to just can that side and now I'm about 15 feet off of that snag fishing locked up, about 20 feet, fishing locked up off of the snag, just where those two birds are now actually. So what else? And then I've decided I'll just zoom out a little bit. Just on the other side of this snag here is the green tree, which is a bay, and I'm fishing more or less in line with that tree, probably about 15 feet from the bank, in about 9 foot of water, I think it is. So that's it. That's what I'm going to do tonight. Plenty of bait in both swims. Let's see what happens. This will probably be the last session for a while. Work is literally going to kick off.